With the summer movie season starting earlier and earlier, encompassing more and more movies, I'm going to be focusing on my favourite flavour of movie, which seems to be Hollywood's favourite flavour of movie at the moment, comic book movies. We start with Priest, which, having taken, and is unlikely to give up, my top spot for use of 3D in a trailer, was a brilliant film. Crammed full of action, and shoving Paul Bettany even further into the pigeonhole, which not only does he seem to enjoy living in, but I'm pretty sure I saw a family photo and a pot plant in the corner in there. It follows the journey of a man whose niece is kidnapped, and, look, they just needed an excuse for him to hit stuff. The evil vampire overlord could have stolen his packet of chocolate hobnobs, and I would have still seen and loved this movie. Onwards to Thor, based on a well-loved and well-aged comic book character, who in turn was based on a figure from Norse myth going back a couple of thousand years at least. We saw a comical side to what is usually considered a serious character. We saw this comical character become the serious character that we all know and love, and we got to see somebody uploading a photo of said Norse god eating a packet of pancakes onto Facebook, presumably so that we'd know it's the present. The action was brilliant while CG, slow while real action, but always entertaining. It did manage to pull off a fantastic action movie vibe throughout, despite an overly comical beginning. And we move on to the most anticipated film of the year, for me at least, The Green Lantern. I'm a massive fan of this fantastic but underloved series, and have been for years. Throughout production, this movie has had me worried on and off. But, despite removing the white gloves, despite you being able to see Hal Jordan's toes through his suit, despite turning the yellow giant insectoid Parallax into a scary cloud, despite him apparently just finding Abin Sur in a field, I am genuinely excited to see this movie. Despite the further changes that are undoubtedly waiting to pounce on die-hard fanboys, I have no question in my mind that I'm going to see this film, leave the theatre and walk straight back in again to buy a new ticket. Finally, everyone's favourite Avenger, except maybe Spider-Man, or the She-Hulk, or Wolverine. Okay, I'm English, I'm lacking a certain bias here. But yes, I'm very excited for it. It's Captain America. Chris Evans seems to be taken to the role perfectly well, hopefully screwing Fox out of another Fantastic Four shambles. I hope. It's a straightforward origin story, set in World War II, featuring the Red Skull, presumably as the main baddie. It's rumoured we'll get to see a young Nick Fury, and if so, the highly anticipated secret origin of Nick Fury's eye patch. With flashy superpowers hopefully being kept to a minimum here, it's going to be a straight-up action movie. But, hopefully a damn good action movie it will be. Now just bring on 2012 and the Avengers.